Fredericksburg, Texas, named one of the 1,000 places to see before you die. Fredericksburg in Gillespie County is located in the scenic Texas Hill Country, recently listed by the New York Times as the #1 destination in 31 places to go this summer. Now you may be asking yourself, why do 1.5 million visitors per year from all over the world flock to this little town? Well, you've come to the right place. I'm Kerry Dyer, and this is Fredericksburg from the top. Hey, glad you guys joined us. You are in for a tasty treat today. When you first go into Clear River Pecan Company at 138 East Main Street, right in the middle of downtown Fredericksburg, one word comes to mind. Fun! Clear River first opened in 1989 in the little Texas town of Schertz. 5 years later, in 1994, they opened their doors in Fredericksburg. Jim Giroux and John Dubé, grade school friends and founders of the popular spot, started out by selling only pecans. But over the past 20 years, their business has grown to include a complete line of homemade pastries, candies, and ice cream. The original wood floors and tin ceilings in this 1800s building add to the old-time charm. And when you consider the vintage vending machines, movies like Grease playing over the sandwich counter, and the sound of 50s rock and roll, you feel like you've stepped back in time. A really fun time. All of the goodies sold here are made fresh by hand, using the same tried and true recipes they've always used. It's hard to pick a favorite treat at Clear River. You'd have to ask the customers, young and old, who keep coming back. I want to tell you, I'm getting hungry just being in here, and I want to find out where all this goodness comes from, so we're going to go to the source. I've got one of the owners, John Dubé, here. John, this is an amazing place, and I got to tell you, personally, it's one of my favorite spots in Fredericksburg. How did all this come to be?
Well, it's been a work in progress for over the last 20 years. We started off with just pecans and pralines. They're the only two items we had when we opened. And as customers came in and requested different things, we just kept adding on, from homemade ice cream to pastries and candy, and just a whole lot of fun.
Wow, and ice cream, pastries, cookies, there's about 100 things to choose from. You guys make all of this in-house?
We do. We make it all right here. Just a lot of family recipes we put to use, and a lot that we've created over the last 20 years.
Trial and error.
Trial and error. Had to eat a lot of bad batches, but we kept the good ones.
37 flavors of ice cream are offered every day. But to really get to know Clear River ice cream, you have to know Bob. We're going to go where all the Clear River magic happens, where they make the ice cream. Let's meet Bob. Hey, Bob.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Well, tell me, in a really busy day, how many gallons of ice cream do you make back here?
That's hard to tell you exactly how many.
A lot.
We make a lot of ice cream in a day.
Now, your background's not in the ice cream business, though. What is it?
It was in the oil field sales business.
The oil fields. Which is more fun, the oil business or making ice cream?
Both of them are fun as long as you enjoy what you're doing.
Great attitude. Now, what did you just make here?
I just made mocha almond fudge.
Mocha almond fudge. Yum. And so you put these papers on them. What does that do? Just kind of...
and hold the flavor in, and as it freezes, and also gives you the identification of what it is.
Of what it is. Am I doing this right?
Exactly.
I'm a professional. All right, now we're going back into the freezer. Take us back there, Bob. Now, how cold does it get back here?
It can get as cold as 20 degrees below zero.
And me without my coat. All right, here we go. Now, it doesn't feel that cold in here.
No, this is a walk-in cooler.
This is the walk-in cooler.
It won't freeze in here.
Okay, now we're going into Antarctica here. All right. Oh, I can already feel the blast of winter here. You have never seen this much ice cream at one time. There's about 200 gallons in here, I think. I don't think Bob will miss this one, so our secret. All right, Bob, thanks for showing us the ropes. What's the next flavor you're going to make today?
We'll make mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip. I'm going to be here a while. Nobody knows just how old Bob is, and to be honest, nobody cares. Just as long as he can keep churning out flavors like Dutch chocolate, strawberry cheesecake, pumpkin pie, and many more. There's even a flavor called blue suede shoes. Fun, Mama. Well, John, one more thing. Why did you choose Fredericksburg for Clear River?
Well, just love the small town feel, the people, person, just loved it. It felt like home.
Yeah, 1.5 million visitors here a year, and I hope they all come to Clear River.
So do we.
Thanks, John.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Jim and John have a friendship and a Fredericksburg Main Street treasure that have both lasted for decades. They strive to make the customer happy and want everyone to just have fun. Hold on! Godzilla! Well, folks, that brings it to a close. Hope you enjoyed this week's show. Come on back next week and join us for another episode of Fredericksburg from the Top, where we'll explore more of Fredericksburg and Gillespie County's many attractions. See you then.